Let's do our C's here. We're down by 1. We seize this, and all of a sudden, we are up by 30. 30-point seize. Pretty good. And he takes it back. Not too surprising. He's getting it to his hand now. So he did plan around this. He did plan around this, which is good for him. But maybe we just have too many points. Today I wanted to make a deck with Vattier and Emhyr, see if we couldn't get some finishers with them. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say this is probably not a very good deck, but I wanted to do the combo and see if we could have some fun with it. So that's what we did here. As far as leader abilities, we'll talk through that real quick. We're going to tactical decision. Whenever there's some kind of combo I want to do, like some kind of specific combination, I usually go tactical decision because you can thin down to it and get your tempo round 1 from it and the snowdrop ideally. So that's why I went with tactical decision here. We are going to run Artud. We do have some ways to put out a bunch of spying. I actually went for a lot more spying focused deck. This deck would be significantly better without Vattier because it makes you run Snowdrop and Petri's Filter. Especially Snowdrop for the leader and Petri's Filter for the Vattier. This deck would be much better in Devotion, so you can run Fergus, but in order to run the Vattier, I really want the Petri's Filter. You could technically just have Defender. I don't think it's good enough because you won't get to play as finisher. So that's what we're doing here. So the Artud, the Brathens, the Vattier, the Ku, Emhyr, this guy. These are one of our targets for Ku, really. That's why he's in here. Then our deck gives us some points. And if by any chance he does pull off the Vattier early, the Vattier has to be removed. So you don't really want that to happen. We have Invocation, obviously. We got the Afan, 2 Mage Assassins for the leader ability. The Cantarella, try and mess up the opponents. I did throw in an Experimental Remedy. We had a 5-version slot, so this could be a Maxi as well to make sure you get your combo. Maxi is probably better, but I thought it would be fun to go Experimental Remedy. The Mage Torturers, I actually went double Torture, double Turncoat, and I went Mangonels. Thought it would be kind of fun to see if we could do something with Mangonels and the Turncoats. Maybe get some Mangonel value. Could be interesting. I also went Seditious Aristocrats, so kind of went a lot of spying here. This would be much, much better with the Fergus, because it combos so well with these guys. But like I said, we are not in Devotion, so can't do that. Informant and Attorney Joust, pretty standard stuff here, and then 1 Emissary. I like having the Emissary and the Industrious Informant for the Brathens. But yeah, this is the deck. I wouldn't say it's very good. Yeah, it'd be much better if you want a spying deck just by cutting the Vattier and going Devotion. I'm pretty sure it would be better, but hopefully this isn't terrible. Should have some fun, and then you get some Mangonel value on top of the Vattier. Going up against probably Mill if I had to guess here first. Usually that's what tactical decision seems to be nowadays. Golden Nekkar, Mill. Against that, we thin a lot, so that's not great. We don't thin as much as some of these other decks. You'll notice, like, we don't have the most consistent deck here. When you're trying to play these combos, sometimes you have to give up consistency to include them in your deck. Emhyr plus Vattier, and the Petri's Filter is 26 provisions, 3 cards, so it takes up a lot of space and a lot of provisions. And then the leader ability needing Snowdrop, Afan, and the Mage Assassins takes up quite a bit too. So kind of hard to fit everything in here. So we did cut out on Dead Man's Tongue, Fair Cart, which is something else you probably run in a regular spying type deck, but here's what it is. See what we can do here. Gonna pull out a Roach with this, I'm sure. Yeah, there it is.
How much catch it, master? Sees me every time.
Interesting. So you don't want to usually open here. Well, it depends. Like, we don't have a great opener card. I want to have saved this spying to play for something really good, because we don't have any other ways to put it out right now, but I think it's our best opening card. So maybe we go for it. Now let's just go Cantarella. Of course. Not the best here. Decided to go for the RNG there. Not the best. So it might be a little difficult on this game. I'm trying to think of when because the thing is, we want the Petri's Filter and the Vattier in one round. Usually a round 3 finisher, but for that to work, we really want Last Say. So that's kind of awkward. we don't really want to use Emhyr in this round either then. Although, to be fair, we don't need Emhyr for the Vattier combo. It just helps. We could just save a deploy spying. While we're waiting for this guy's turn, by the way, if you like what we do on the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video. Really appreciate that. Does help out. So he's going to go here just with the Xavier. And I'm assuming that he just assumes, it's a lot of assuming, that he's not going to need that banish. And he's right. He's not going to need that banish. So I guess we'll just put spying on this. It would be nice because if he's playing the Golden Nekkar mill with Erendite, or multiple Golden Nekkar, it's nice to have this Xavier ready for the Artud so he could banish something, but it's not the strongest thing. Not the strongest thing for sure. Although, of course, if it's Golden Nekkar mill, Erendite's really the only control card. And we might not need the Petri's filter for Vattier. So let's play that. It's like one of our weakest cards here. But we're either going to need to play the Vattier this round. Anyway. The Vattier is going to play for 3, plus the C's is what? It's 15. We have to lead her still. It's annoying. I don't think he's really going to pass here. I don't see why he would. This is kind of risky if he has the option of passing, which he does. If he passes... Ah, he did pass. I think we have to snowdrop then. Not great. Really not great. I really thought he'd keep playing here, but I guess smart by him not to. Yeah, I think we use snowdrop leader. That's the best choice. The idea is not big enough. Kind of the riskier on stuff like Petri's filter and Vattier is if they pass after seeing the first part of the combo. But maybe we can make Vattier work. I'm pretty sure if he's running... I don't even know if he's running Attorney Joust. I don't usually see that. So we'll just go leader here. Hopefully we can thin our deck by more than just one Mage Assassin. Turns out we're not going to, so that's annoying. It means our round 2 and 3 are really suspect for our hands. Also, why is our Petri's filter green? It should be red still. None of those cards have an order to Zeal. Ah, well. So we really want to go for a 2-0 if possible. Just because anything else is we're just drawing Mage Assassins, we're just drawing our Fawn. We didn't get them here, which is nice. Kind of be a little risky here. How do we sneak Vattier in? We need the Erendite gone early. The best way to do that... Well, he might have the Hen Gate Sword too. That's not ideal. Just open... Let's open Mangonel. If he has some kind of removal, like Hen Gate Sword, he'll probably use it here. Because he might be able to make use of this in a later round. We can kind of test for that. I hope he doesn't have it. Okay, he's gonna go for the Coded Weapons, sure. That's the second Coded Weapons, actually. One Coded Weapons is not too crazy, but 2 is suspect. Double Coded Weapons makes me a little concerned this might be a Kolgrim deck. Not sure yet. It's just 2 Coded Weapons, so, you know, like, maybe that's his tech card. He doesn't like Assassination. Could be. Could be, indeed. No, it's Kolgrim. Alright, so how do we beat this? We have Invocation. We have Vattier with no C's. Let's see. So if it's... he's not going to have removal, though, right? He's not going to have Erendite, probably. If he's clogging us, he probably doesn't run Vilgefortz. So I don't know if he'll actually have a way to kill our Vattier. We might just be able to throw him down and see something. If that's the case, we definitely want to be saving our Mage Torturer here so we can put Spying on the Defender. Get one of these guys, mess him up a little bit too. We'll take that back. He's gonna give us another one of those. We can play one with Joachim. By the way, I looked up how to pronounce this guy's name earlier. Joachim, I think, but I don't remember. Right? Like, in a previous video, I looked it up, but I don't remember what it is. Sadly. Very sadly. Okay, so we can go Snowdrop. Since Emhyr lives, everything gets spying, so we don't actually have to hold on to our Mage Tortures while we played that, which is really nice. I think with Vattier is we need to like sneak him out here and see something. How do we do that? Mangonel's going pretty good here, by the way. Mangonel's getting a lot of value. Could go for a second Morven. That's probably the best choice here with our Artaud. He's not going to play anything good. Like, we could attempt to make a Kolgrim. Like, have Emhyr live until he Kolgrims to make our own counter Kolgrim. But that's less good, just because he's going to have more turns of the Kolgrim than us, right? Let's go with Joachim. Get this guy. Fire off some damage from our Mangonel. So Mangonel's done a lot of damage. Every time we play something with a mirror out, it does damage too. Kind of wish we did a second one. Pretty cool if we did. There's the Dead Man's Tongue. He's getting ready for his Kolgrim. Can we force... So here's the thing. We need Kolgrim and Defender gone. So that when he renews with Letho, we can Invocation. Maybe we just throw down Vattier. Let's go Artaud. Let's see here. Where's Morven's probably better. If we can find our Rafan, that'd be nice. Okay, Mage Assassin's good too. No Rafan. One Mage Assassin's not bad though. Makes this a pretty decent play.
Truly electrifying.
I think we're just throwing Vattier down next. Okay, there's the Defender, so that's gone. Now, we need... Oh, nice damage there. We could pass, but we don't want to. Because Renew Kolgrim, if it's Renew versions where it's really scary. I'm not sure it's Renew version. It might not be, but if it is, hopefully we can do something about it. And if it is Renew version, his last cards are Kolgrim, Letho, Kingslayer, and Renew. Means Vattier's safe. That's why we're doing this. And stealing the Snowdrop would be quite good. I mean, a really big seize if it goes off. I think it... Well, we're going to find out if it's Renew or not right here. If this is any card other than Letho, Kingslayer, or Kolgrim, I'm pretty sure it's not Renew. If it's one of those, it's Renew, so I'm pretty sure it's the Renew version now. Otherwise, he wouldn't have played these. So that means we need to force out the Renew. And if we force out the Renew, his deck's absolute garbage round 3. So we're going to keep playing here. Just thinking about, we want to Invocation. We want to Invocation the Defender here. Just thinking about our deck. We do have a coup. So, he's playing Renew version, because he played the Letho Kingslayer already. Renew would be kind of a scary card for him to have, but he hasn't played Kolgrim. We'll take this. This is a 24-point swing. That's real nice. And we'll Invocation the Defender. And Kolgrim will get him really close. Well, Kolgrim was going to play for 23. And then he just needs like a decent card left. Let's see what he's got. If this is Renew, it's GG. Pretty sure. Because round 3 he can't win. Because he won't be able to bring back Kolgrim. His deck will be garbage. And there's the Renew. So we win this round 3. Oh, maybe he can't win this round, actually. He knows what that is. I don't actually know if he can win this round. Mangonel going off for sure. GG. First sign Ritual. Let's see. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do? Okay, so here's the thing. I really, really want to seize a Sigvald. I really want to seize a Sigvald. Can we do it? What do we need to do it? To do it, we need to win round 1. And then we need Petri's Filter, Invocation, and Vattier round 3. Because we need the Invocation for Defender. Otherwise, he's going to remove or play the Defender. And if we kill it, he'll revive it. So we absolutely need the Invocation for Defender. And there's Sigvald. And then we have the Spying Sigvald, play the Petri's Filter, and go with the Vattier Lasse. This also means we also have to be kind of careful here because he could be playing the Gremist, but I don't think you're gonna Gremist. Gremist removes the bleeding on Sigvald, making him a lot worse. So it's kind of interesting to see how they play that. Try and see if he plays it early because that is something we have to watch out for. So I'm kind of considering locking this right here. I don't quite think we will this turn. Don't think so. Let's just play the turncoat. Next turn we might lock it. Yeah, let's lock it next turn. If we need to. He's probably going to play the cultist, the Svalbard priest. Yeah, there he is. So if we lock that... Yeah, we lock this. Hit with the damage. Let's go Mage Torturer.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer.
Some damage there. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So Mangonel is interesting, right? If Mangonel gets going, it's really good. But I think we need Emhyr for it to be decent. Okay, there's Ermion. He's going to bring back the Drakkar. It's kind of annoying. Actually, really annoying. Not much we can do about that, though. We'll zap him. Go Cantarella.
No one can hide from
Not really the card I wanted to see, but, you know, getting some value from Mangonel. Can't complain too much. We might Snowdrop here. As long as we get last save round 3. We need 3 of the cards in our hand for the round 3 combo. So, there's a Melusine. Like, I really want to take the Melusine, but I think we're trying to get a Sigvald. We're trying to take Sigvald. So we're not gonna take the Melusine unless it really becomes necessary. It's kind of greedy, but on the other hand, taking Sigvald is an automatic win. So, kind of hoping for that here. We do need a leader, though, to try and catch up. Okay, we didn't draw a Fawn or the other Mage Assassin, which is a bit annoying. Actually, really annoying. But that's okay, I guess. Cultist. Oh, we drew Coup. I guess we could kill the Svalbard priest. It's not going to have much other value here, and I really want to hold on to the Vattier Invocation and Petri's Filter. So Coup kind of removes an engine from him, gives us an engine potentially. Like, I don't want to take this Melusine yet. I think we Coup. Yeah, we're going to Coup the priest. We'll put next to the Morkvarg. It's highly, highly unlikely the Morkvarg dies. But for some reason it does. Maybe we can get some value from it coming back. It's probably not going to, because I'm not going to play many more cards here. But you never know. Never know. As long as we win this round 1, though, I think it's looking pretty good. If we win round 1, I think we can steal Sigvald, which should be a free win. But we do need to keep these 3 cards in our hand to do that. So the only card left we have to play this round is Arthud, and the only thing it can make is another Svalbard Priest. So I'm kind of thinking about passing, depending on how big this play is. It's a restore only for 10. Maybe we do pass. Let's pass. Because we can take the Sigvald before it gets really big. We don't have to last say it. Like, we can take the Sigvald and use its ability ourselves. 13. Oh, that Rain hit Morkvarg. Oh, hit Morkvarg again, Rain. Oh, we did it. He's back. And we're up a card. Let's go. See, that's why you try and be smart sometimes. GG. Take the win. So we have Imperial Formation. Interesting. So this could be the deck we made, which is Golden Nekkar. Value. Could be something else. Could be plain soldiers. You never know with Imperial Formation. It could be Mill. Imperial Formation Mill was a deck for a while. might still be a deck. Still see it occasionally. But we'll just kind of see what it goes with. I think the Imperial Formation is, it just hard counters Sihil so much. Sihil just destroys it because you're the leader charges for the Sirens. The Skellige, Sihil. You don't see Sihil much. When Sihil first got changed, you saw a couple of Nilfgaard decks with it, running a lot of spies, but haven't seen that in a while. Haven't seen that like since day one, I think. Well, a couple of days after the patch, I saw another one. A few of them. Do we go for the Cantarella RNG here, try and hit something good? Try and find out what his deck is, or you open Mangonel? I'm liking Mangonel, but if it's Imperial Formation, there's a high chance of lock. Let's just go for it. Like, Turning Joust is probably going to be here. Probably going to have Elbow Armor Cavalry, but we'll go for this anyway. So, Brothin's, okay. Oh, he has a Mangonel. That's a tad bit annoying. Now, let's get ourselves another Mangonel. Damage his Mangonel. And, this looks like it might be one of those fun Nilfgaard matches where it just gets crazy. I say fun because I don't really like these that much, but they're kind of interesting to watch. Okay, so who's gonna play Deadman's? Okay. I had just mentioned Sihil earlier. So this is really bad. He gets another Mangonel too? That's pinging at us. You know, I'm supposed to be the one having the fun with spies here, buddy. Not you. Not really sure what that boost was for. Probably to dodge a coup. That makes sense, actually. Dodge the coup there. Let's go Petrie's Filter. We can't really use it too well, because, you know, well, we do a Vattier, but let's try and boost something out of Sihil range. If possible, maybe slow that down. You can also make an Emissary off of the Brothins to boost something too if you want. The problem here is he's going to have a lot of spying cards because of the... Yeah, he's going to have a lot of spying cards because he's running the Sihil, which kind of means that the Mangonels that he took from us are going to destroy us. Really unfortunate here that he's the one having all the Mangonels when there are cards, but you know, that's how Nilfgaard works. Do we play one more card? We could try and put Spying on Brothins, the Turncoat or something. We could also go for our own Brothins. Maybe make our Mangonel. That might not be a bad idea. Let's go with that.
My duty?
Make another Mangonel.
It doesn't belong.
Fire some damage. Did we misplace that? Let's just inform it. I wasn't paying too much attention. I think we might put it at the end of the row by accident. Probably shouldn't have done that. That's the hill. Oh, he's got another one of these. So he has 4 Mangonels, and everything in his deck's basically a spying card. So this round's definitely over. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be. That's why I went for the Brothin's tempo play, but in the end, he sort of just kind of ended up just throwing that away. That Wiley wasn't smart. We should have passed or gone for the Cantarella RNG. Yeah, we should just pass there. Or we should have put spying on Brothin's and then gone for the Vattier. That would have been the best choice, I think. Okay, with this kind of tempo, though, it wouldn't have made a difference. We steal 20 points. Still down by like 20 more. That would not have made a difference, unfortunately. There's a Sihil here. Really unfortunate we went up against a deck that spams spying cards and that can also take our Mangonels. That's kind of bad. And Sihil's getting up there now. It's like 3 or 4 power or something. So that's not ideal. Okay, we want anything that boosts, so we want to keep the Emissary in this case. He's going to pass. Let's throw down this. And we should have an interesting round 3. I'm not super convinced about our chances here. But he's going to have a lot of bronze cards. Depends about how much value Sihil can get. Kind of still want the Emissary, honestly. We're missing Emhyr and Ku. Ku being a really important card. But maybe we can get something good with Cantarella. I just kind of really doubt it. He has 6 cards left. He gets to redraw 3 of them and redraw 2. So anything good in his deck's probably gone. Maybe we open Snowdrop. Let's go Yakim. That's not bad, but it's not great either. We do need to get down to 7 cards for our leader in Snowdrop. And this seems like a pretty decent one to start with. We do want to get something good with the Turncoat to put out for the Artid. I don't think we got anything great round 1. But Emhyr, if we could draw Emhyr, that'd be nice. It's Defender. Or not Defender, he's got the armor on that. Soldier deploy value. I don't really want to play something that's going to die to Sihil. I also don't really feel like boosting this card again. It's getting really big. Maybe we put the Spying. Let's play Cantarella. A Fawn. Okay, that's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's probably as good as we're going to get, because it denies him the 5 points when it's summoned out. So it's pretty much a 9-point Cantarella. That's not terrible. Obviously, I've seen better, but it's not too bad. Do a Snowdrop tempo. Or once we Snowdrop, the Sihil is going to start smacking away the Mage Assassins. There's not really anything to do about that. We're just kind of have to hope we can outvalue him. Long game here so far. Okay, that makes sense. He's trying to set up the Sihil. We could Emissary boost. I like Emissary boosting. Might just Snowdrop next turn. It does open up the Sihil, but maybe we Tourney Joust. But then again, if we draw into good cards, we want to be able to shuffle a Tourney Joust back into our deck still. Okay, so we can just kill this with Sihil anyway. So there's not really a point in waiting anymore. Dandelion is a card we could put Spying on. I would not mind that. That'd be pretty good to get with Artid. Especially if a Snowdrop out, gets another 2 points too. That wouldn't be bad at all. There's the Sihil, he's gonna kill this. Another one of these. Artid. Wish he showed you the cards you were spying on. Do we go? I think this is for Dandelion. This is gonna kill this, but it's either this or we start playing Snowdrop, and he's gonna start killing things either way. You just have to kind of hope we can outvalue him at this point. This is where it would have been much better if round 1 we put the Spying on Brothans instead of going for what we did, but it's okay. It's a lock. He has a pretty big lead. Now, we're going to really want to try and draw some of our other cards here. No, of course not. This is kind of what happens, though. I'll put Tourney Joust back. This is kind of what happens when you have less consistency in your deck. We don't have a Jean Calvi. Okay, that's a good draw. You get Arafon, though? Ah, no Afon. you got Arafon, that would have been amazing, but, you know. We put Spying out with Emhyr, actually. Emhyr draws 2. Or draws a card also, not draws 2 cards. You know what I mean. Unfortunately, both of those hit armor, although it's a pretty good chance they hit armor, in all fairness. Can't complain about that, but it would be nice if one of them didn't. Let's have that Sihil still. Okay, this is going to be probably for, yeah, one of the spying cards.
A secret compartment. Delightful.
Interesting, he didn't get the death blow on that. If Sihil can't quite kill Emhyr yet, so we'll play him. And then we'll seize one of these guys. So the Sihil can't kill Emhyr yet, which is nice. The free spying out. I'm pretty sure it kills Emhyr next turn, though. So that's a little unfortunate. He's got a lot of points out here. I think our best spying target for the Mage Torturer and Vattier is going to be on the taller Nausicaa Sergeant. Here's the thing, though, right? So how are we going to play Vattier when he has a Sihil? It's just not going to work. So that's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate, but, you know, that's what happens when you play our filter early, round 1.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer.
That's what happens. Although Arta Ud into Dandelion could be really good depending what we draw. It's gonna be good. There's the Sihil. Okay, so it couldn't quite kill Emhyr. I guess it's at 6 then. Banish doesn't really affect us. That's fine. Actually, to be fair, he might have an Invocation left in his hand. So maybe he can't Sihil every turn. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Might be just wishful thinking. Let's see what we draw with the Arta Dandelion here. Hopefully something good. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're playing Ku. That's good. We can go Yakin. And see what we get off of this. A Fawn, not great, being honest. So we went from down 12 to up 12, I think. So something like that. It was like a 24-ish point turn. It's pretty good. They're 26 actually, I think. No, we played the 24-ish. Okay, Sihil's gone. Maybe this works. Maybe this works. I mean, Sihil's gone. First, that means he has 2 gold cards left. One's probably Invocation. The other one... hard to say what it is. Okay, Ku. Yeah, we should have known that. So he takes our Vattier. But he can only seize a 1. So that's not terrible. Of course, if his last card is Invocation, we lose 30. If his last card is Invocation, he wins. But otherwise, we should be good. I just suspect heavily it's Invocation. There's a lock. Did you get Invocation of Fawn and it comes back off the top of his deck, right? Okay, he doesn't have it, but does he have enough points? That's gonna have to deploy ability. Yeah, I think he does. Just by 1, though. GG. Close one. Another Nilfgaard player. Another tactical decision player. So we had one of these earlier, which was Kolgrim. I think this will be our last game. A little bit shorter, but that last game was really long. We ended up being really close, so that was an interesting one for sure. Very interesting. So I think this will be the last game for this one. That being said, hopefully we can get a win in this one. Last video, or last game, I'd like to get a win. Maybe we'll play a 5th game if we lose, but we'll see. It's not the most amazing deck. Really, I just want to see something big with Vattier. Have some fun. Really, really wanted to see the Sig Vault, but, you know, can't have everything we want. Can't have everything. Okay, so it's our turn, and there's an Olgierd Immortal. What's going on here? Pretty sure we're getting Alchemist. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Alchemist deck. No other reason for this. So how do we deal with that? I don't know. I think we just try and play normally. But he doesn't have anything great to swap with still. Like, we don't have any spine cards in our hand. We might make one with Brothans, but I guess it's a pretty good swap. The Alchemist will play for what? 7 plus 5? Play for 12? That's really good. So we have to be careful playing disloyal cards, the spying units in particular. Playing 1 might not be that bad, but we also do want to get rid of Olgierd before we do our what's it called? The Mage Assassins. Oh, he's gonna go right to the destroy. Fine. Okay, I really want to put this on Logo Forts. Makes Artaud really good, makes Ku really good. All in all, very strong. So there's a fair card. Assassination, fair enough. Interesting to choose that over the Mage Torturer. Let's just get rid of the Olgierd Immortal right now. Kind of just stop him from doing anything. Oh, come on, man. Really? We pull the Imperial Golem? Alright, it's fine. It's one card. It's not that bad. Not that bad. One unlucky thing. And there's a Kingslayer? Were we wrong? Is this Mill? It's Mill. We're just going to do this Mage Assassin thing right now. There's Cantarella. Mage Assassins come out here. I really thought this was going to be Alchemist. Might still be Alchemist. Otherwise... Oh. Okay, I accept that in exchange for the Imperial Golem thing. I accept that. It's a 1-point tempo play, which is really... Or negative 1-point tempo play. But it's gone. He can't shuffle back into his deck. Huh? I'll take it. I'll take it. We got unlucky with the Imperial Golem. We got lucky with that one. I'd say it balances out. I would sit here and think too if I was him. I don't blame him at all for this. You lose your golden Nekkar, you got to figure out what you want to do. Okay, there's the other... Okay, so 100% still Alchemists. Not sure what the Kingslayer is for. It's a really big Alchemist play too, honestly. Let's play the Yakim. It's not terrible. What was it, like 11 points? It's pretty good. 11-point play. Take it. Do have a really good Artaud. There's the Alchemist for 14. Okay, maybe we should have killed the, maybe we should have killed this. Let's go Vilgefortz. Right, we should get ahead here, because he's going to lose an 8. And I don't imagine there's... Oh, okay. That's really, really unlucky. He's still up. Man, we pulled the Tibor. We pulled Golem and Tibor with 2 Vilgefortzes. We still did take his Golden Nekkar for negative 1 point. But, you know, kind of annoying. Let's just take the Tibor. Maybe we can get some more value from it. Could have taken a Vilgefortz, but I think I'd rather have the Tibor. He's playing some kind of Alchemist deck. We'll probably mess it up by pulling units out. Man, pulling Golem and Tibor. Unlucky. But we did get Golden Nekkar, so I won't complain too much. It's just kind of annoying. Really annoying, actually. We have Vattier and Filter, and one way to put out spying. Well, let's just open with this Tibor. I'm not sure how I feel about that. On one hand, Tibor is a 5-point play. On the other hand, he doesn't get the Siri Nova ability. It's probably better for us, honestly. It's probably good. Kind of worried about Invocation, because he's going to have Invocation still. Maybe Invocations... Oh, no, Internet, come back. Thank you. Thank you, Internet. Not sure what's up with that. Sorry about that. So, yeah, he has Invocation still. Okay, that's a very, very tempting thing to put Spying on for Vattier. We're going to do it. If we can seize that, that'd be amazing. There's so many points taken away from him. Although, to be fair, we do have to watch out for him taking it back with Invocation. But it's probably still so many points with this seize, it's worth it. Even if the Invocation's it. I think we're going to go for it. Treyarn, okay, sure, get rid of my Snowdrop, whatever, we already leadered, not that big a deal. We'll play the Filter here, and we're not going to zap Siri Nova, that way our seize is better. Of course, that means he knows what we're doing. Pretty sure people still know Vattier exists. But we're going to go for this big seize. And it's going to be awesome. We also coup his Treyarn, by the way, but probably not going to get a chance to do that. Let's go, buddy. He's probably trying to figure out how to deal with our seizing. He knows what's going on. I assume. He still has his own Snowdrop, by the way, which is kind of scary. Yep, there's the Snowdrop. And let's hope he doesn't have too much here. Leader? He has double Mage Assassin and a Fawn in his hand. Okay, he didn't actually go for it yet. Weird. Let's do our seize here. We're down by 1. We seize this, and all of a sudden we are up by 30. 30-point seize. Pretty good. He takes it back. Not too surprising. He's using that to his hand now. So he did plan around this. He did plan around this, which is good for him. But maybe we just have too many points. This is only going to go on Treyarn, so probably best to do this now. None of these are really good to banish. I think we got rid of all the Alchemist synergies. He had Golden Nekkar, so there's no living armor. So we'll just banish this. Pretty neat idea for Golden Nekkar, though, must admit. The Alchemists. The Olgirds. I kind of like it. There's Siri Nova. He has all of his effects. But, yeah, we just go for it. Like, we know his deck's kind of reliant on these Alchemists, so there's a pretty decent chance he doesn't have that many points here. And I'm guessing he'll need both of his cards, so we'll just go for it. Our round 3 is going to be kind of weak, but I think our best chance is to try and win here. We do lose. We probably will lose, but it depends on his hand. Like, if he has Megascope in his hand, it's dead. There's a Kingslayer. Okay, he has second Kingslayer. Not sure about that. Really annoying. But he needs 8 points still. Okay, that's not gonna cut it. GG. We do take the win there. So that was the deck. I would honestly say it's not a very good deck, but it's kind of fun to use Vattier and Patrice Filter. We only did use the 1 filter. Maybe 2 would be better with the second order card. I really wanted to run Gaunter, Dim, but I couldn't really justify that. It would be fun, but I couldn't really justify it. I also thought about going Damien and double leadering with the Snowdrop for a bit of fun, but we're already trying enough stuff with the spying stuff and Mangonels and Emhyr plus Vattier. They didn't really want to go that crazy. But yeah, if you want to play a spying deck, I would cut Vattier and Patrice Filter and Snowdrop, change leader ability so you can use Fergus, because Fergus is so strong. Fergus, very strong. Potentially going into, what I'd actually recommend is probably, if you want to go pure spying, is try a deck with Imperial Formation and do the soldier stuff with the, what's her name? the Enforcers. I think that's the best way to do spying right now. It's probably not great still, but I think that would probably be the best. You can also just go double cross assimilate. You can always do that too. That's good also. But on the other hand here, I also, by the way, I considered making a Ball deck because Ball got buffed. Vattier and Emhyr are both aristocrats. But there's so many high provisions I couldn't really justify it. It was really hard to make work, is what I'm saying. Especially if you want to win round 1. Maybe use Ball to win round 1 and then save Vattier combo for round 3. That's an idea that might work. That idea might work. Maybe go Imprisonment on Ball and then try and use Ball round 1. Could be fun to do, but there's some options here. I just think overall, if you want to play pure spying, don't use Vattier because you really want Fergus because the triple spying on his deploy is one of the strongest things you have of these spying decks. It boosts all of your Sister Aristocrats by 3, gives you 3 charges on the Enforcers. Yeah, it's just really good. If you got Mangonels out, it triggers 6 damage per Mangonel, so you really want that devotion effect if you're playing spying, so it's worth mentioning. If you want to play a Vattier, you could just run like a standard deck with Vattier and the Petrie's Filter. The Emhyr is not necessary if you're running the Mage Torturers and the Turncoats, right? If you're just running the 1 or 2 Mage Torturers, it's kind of nice to have the Emhyr. Emhyr makes it nicer for finisher cards to seize. But you can probably make do without the Emhyr if you have the Turncoats in your deck, because you get a lot of spying on deploys. So that's something else to be considerate of. You could run like a regular deck and then just throw in the FTA plus Filter. Perhaps that works as well. It's kind of hard to say. The deck was fun to use. Obviously, like I said, it's not super strong. Definitely some refinements. You could make different versions, but this probably should be a maxi. Experimental remedy, this should be a maxi because we don't have that much consistency. This should be maxi, and I think that's the biggest change. But yeah, like, it's just a deck I made to test out the Emhyr and Vattier combo. It was okay. I lost a lot more of the warm-up games than I did once I started recording, so glad that fortune turned around for sure. But as you can kind of see, like, the games were all close. We did get a couple big Vattier steals, but you can kind of see, like, it wasn't completely game-winning, right? They were good, but it's not like we had a 100-point Sigvald steal, which would have been awesome, but didn't get it. Anyway, guys, had some fun with this one. And, yeah, let me know what other decks you want to see. Hopefully got some cool changes coming in the next patch. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.